Okay, hey guys, and welcome to today's video. So, I am really excited for today's video. I keep saying today's video. Um, this is another different setup, and this is how I usually would paint. I usually would have the easel turned this way, and this is how I would prep for the canvas. The reason I say prepare for the canvas, there's so many different ways that you can prep the canvas. This is not an actual prep the canvas video. This is more prepping, kind of a thought process of a video where I show you how I do studies and between studies of what I'm processing, and right now I'm inspired by nature and everything. So I'm doing a study in this video. So the reason I say study is because it's on a piece of paper, and I just want to talk you through the process during the voiceover of the video. So I'm doing speed paint here. How I came up with this idea, I had done, and I've already shown you this during the video where you'll see it more when we go into my desk, but I had done a ocean wave study on a bigger piece of paper to prove to myself that I actually can do it. And so we're going to go ahead and do a smaller study, just so I could get a various of sizes that I want to do it in, like the scale. So my goal with that being said, I want to do an ocean wave on a round canvas. So, and I've already explained it like in the desktop view of this video, but I want to give you also a setup idea how I usually set up the paper and everything. I have it taped down and everything, but this is the final canvas I will be working on. Not in this video because it's going to be a really long video if I do so. But I just want to say the reason I'm doing it like this is to give a more idea, situation of a mindset that I'll be working on this canvas. So just to prep and get an idea of what I want to do on it, and just to do a couple of studies. And so basically I'm processing and trying to get to the bottom of what I want to do and how I feel prepared for it, and gain confidence from it. So before I keep stalling, because I'm nervous and painting the sunset here, we're going to go ahead and get started with the video with the speed paint as well. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. Will I finish the speed paint? Probably not on camera, but maybe I will take a picture of it at the end and show it to you guys. But for now, we're gonna go ahead and get started and work on it. So yeah, I'm really excited. Give this video a big thumbs up, subscribe down below, turn your notification bell on so you won't miss a video, and let's get started with today's video. Okay, hey guys, and welcome to today's video. So I filmed a little bit of last night, and I'm hoping this will angle properly for you guys. It's a bit of a different setup than what we usually do. So with that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and get started with today's video. So this was kind of like a spur of the moment video that I want to do, and really exciting. So anyway, for today's video, I thought I would show you how to prep for bigger paintings and for bigger drawings. And this is how I basically prep my canvas, or not really saying prep for canvas, but more as I plan and practice for the bigger painting, depending on what I want to achieve. I want to say how I prep and plan. I would say how I plan the painting, but it's more of how I prepare for a painting, if that makes any sense, like thumbnailing wise, and, you know, basically planning the painting as I go. Normally I would do this in my sketchbook, but I really want to attempt at, you know, basically how would I put this? How I would treat, this is kind of more of a study, basically. So that's why I want to go ahead and say this is more studying and prepping what I want to achieve on the canvas before I actually would go to a canvas. I'm going to show you how I tape my paper. If I'm working on a bigger study, which I'll show you in a minute, I would use my bigger board, but since this is kind of like on a smaller scale, this is a, this is how I would basically tape my paper down and do a study, something like this. The reason I'm calling it study is because it's on paper and canvas is the actual thing. And I want to show you the canvas also in this video of how I would, what canvas I would be using for this project. Now, what I'm going for in this study is a sunset with great waves crashing against the rocks, and that's how it kind of, I looked on Pinterest for references and everything, so that's basically how I came up with this image, reference photo. But anyway, this is how I prep the paper and the canvas, or whatever what you want to call it. This is how I prep it, but again, this is just how I plan my future paintings. But let me show you in the next clip of some paintings or studies I finished last night, and also basically how I put this, the canvas I will paint on, but not in this video. That'll be another video by itself. But further ado, I'm going to actually be doing this study on camera for you guys. So that's coming, and we're going to go ahead and get started on this one. But for now, we'll show you the canvas I will be working on in the future once I get my nerve up to, and yeah, so go ahead and get started. Okay, hey guys, so recently, yes, I've been watching a lot of Mira Byler YouTube channel, and she does a lot of painting ideas, and since I've been getting my painting ideas from her, and she's like, try drawing water, see what you can do. Well, I took that challenge, and I decided to paint water, paint the ocean wave. And I did take a few Skillshare classes along the way to help me get to this point, because I've tried so many attempts at painting water, and it's like, it's hard, you know, but this is the most recent achievement that I'm very proud of. Like, the wave has a lot of depth to it, has some little flashes that come off of the wave, like the energy, emotion. I'm very proud of this painting. This is what I call a study, because it's on paper, it's not on a canvas, and this is what I call studying, and see if I can achieve it on a bigger piece of paper. So, you know, before I go onto the actual canvas, I want to prep and prepare the techniques I want to use, and decide which canvas size and what outcome I want to achieve, and therefore achieve this. But the reason I'm doing these studies is to help me decide what I want to paint and what I want to draw. Normally I would do this in my sketchbook and then blow it out with a projector, depending how big the canvas is. But, you know, I just like to do these studies on hand, and we'll actually do this study together. on this one as well. I got the water splashing and the rocks, and it's kind of like a little small study speed paint for you guys, and I'm really excited for this one. So, and then also for the canvas that I will be painting on in the future, if I ever get my nerve to do this one, is this brown stretch canvas by Master Touch. So I'm really excited and nervous to try this. I haven't really decided what I want to paint on it yet. This is a first time drawing shaped canvas. Of course, if I mess up, I can always get more, but yeah, this is what I want. I'm not sure if I'm going to do flowery fields or water on this one as well, so we'll see how this painting goes. But for now, we're going to enjoy ourselves and do a little speed paint of a sunset ocean wave. I'm really excited for this painting, and I'm calling this very loosely, guys. It's going to be a study. It's not like a huge painting, or well, it is a huge painting, but what I'm trying to say is, when I work on paper, I said this like 3 times now in the video, but when I work on paper, I like to keep it as studies, and then I'll work on canvas if I get my nerve up to. But anyway, said that like 3 times now, so hopefully you guys can get the general idea. If you guys have any questions on what I'm doing, we're going to switch to my Easel Viewpoint, even though this is at a desk, but the reason I'm doing switch out of Easel is because it's a mindset. Then preparing myself to work on a canvas. So we're going to switch my easel now. I hope you guys enjoy me watching YouTube along painting. So if you have any questions or anything like that in the voiceover of doing the speed paint, I will give you tips and tricks on how you can prepare your canvas. And I'll also, this might be a repetition, but sorry about that. When I plan my paintings or anything like that, usually I'll use a sketchbook also and plan different techniques. Like here I did tulips, and I did duckling painting. So I usually print out duckling, or print out the concept and then roll it on the projector, painting on the side. And I also wanted to show you the finished painting, because this is on canvas and I'm very proud of it. It took me 2 weeks, but which is the duckling and tulip painting. I'm really proud of it. Very cute. I was going for children's book illustration for this one, so very excited that it's done. I signed it right here, so very excited. So this is a completed concept. So yeah, anyways, if you like what you see here, let's go ahead and get on with the speed paint. Okay, hey guys, and welcome to today's video. So, for today's video, I thought I would talk about how to prep for a bigger painting. For wanting to do studies, and that's what I'm doing exactly here. And I'm sorry the camera is at a weird angle, but right now I'm just doing the skies of the sunset. So that's what I'm painting here, is the sunset over beach waves, and I'm really excited for the concept. So that's what I'm doing here, and I kept it in real time for you guys. So I really want to talk about tips and tricks and how you can do studies and break down your subject matter, or yeah. So that's the first tip, is to break down your subject matter. If you're studying people or faces or portraits, you can always start with learning the basics, like how to draw an eye, how to draw a nose, how to draw a mouth, and just break down each part of the face and learn that. So if you're doing landscapes, how can you put that into practice? Well, you can always study on mountains, you can always study on the lakes. There's so much to learn, and I've been taking Skillshare classes and everything. And I'm like, well, I really want to learn how to do beach sunsets. Well, I took a Skillshare class, and I need to learn how to paint water, and I've been learning water over the weekend, so that's been really exciting. So yeah, it's been a lot of improvement what I've been working on off camera, so I'm really excited about this part of the video. So again, sorry for the camera angle, but it's the best way to actually get in real time. And yes, I'm listening to YouTube. So in the background, I have my headphones in. So yeah. Anyway, some tips, more tips. You want to do bigger studies, or try to do it on pieces of paper in normal sizes. That way you can get confident in painting a bigger size. And also, instead of just continuing to practice, I actually do small thumbnails and small on my sketchbook to practice different techniques and everything, and try to hone down on the skill need to practice on the techniques. A second thing that you want to learn to do is practice, if you're doing a medium, practice in your watercolor basics or something like that. Like if you're doing a pen drawing, practice cross-hatching. There's different ways to tackle a bigger painting, getting confident with it, and using bigger brushes for the painting. You want to, like with watercolor, there's wet and wet techniques that you want to practice on. There's wet and dry techniques that you want to practice on, and get the feel for watercolor and everything. So that's what I wanted to talk about today. It's not just about doing bigger paintings, just knowing the skill to actually do one, and to practice and try to do art studies to tackle the bigger painting. Once you do a couple of studies, like I spent or this weekend doing 2 painting studies. With that being said, I got the confidence of, hey, I can do this now. I can go to a canvas. I feel inspired. I can go ahead and start on it. And I did. I started on a bigger painting tonight. What happened with my other one with the fox painting, I wasn't very inspired. Like, I don't know, I wasn't feeling that painting. I was trying too many new techniques at once, and I just felt overwhelmed with that painting, so I scrapped it. I set it down. I was like, I'm going to start a new one, so I'm prepared, and I feel more prepared going in this one with the new techniques I'm learning. So, and I thank Skillshare for that. Skillshare is not sponsoring this video, but I just wanted to mention Skillshare for that. So, guys, thank you for watching. I'll put the rest on the feed for now. Anyway, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe down below. Turn the notification bell on so you won't miss a video. I hope you guys enjoy the rest of the video.